In this quick video guide, we're gonna talk about Nohboard, which is an app or a software, a small software that is gonna show you the keyboard on the screen. So basically, it's gonna help you if you wanna show to someone which keys you are using and on the keyboard, and also with the mouse. You can do this with Nohboard, and you can also insert it in OBS, so you can see right here this is OBS, open broadcaster software page, and it's open source, it's free, so you can use it how you want. So I'm gonna show you how to download and install this, and also how to insert it into OBS. First of all, if you wanna search for it, you can just type Nohboard, BOARD, in Google, and you will find it right here. First result, there you go. And once you are in here, you have a couple of possibilities to download it. You have SourceForge or GitHub. Now SourceForge is pretty straightforward. Just click on download and it's gonna ask you where you wanna, well, you need to wait a couple of seconds, and then it's gonna ask you where you wanna save it. You can see I've already downloaded. It's a zip folder, it's a zip file, so you need to extract it. So you can see this is the folder which already has been extracted. So you right click and select extract all. This is how I do, and this is in Italian right now, but it's really simple, so you can find the way. You just need to extract it, and that's it. And then you have GitHub page. When you have information here, you have the source code. You can see the license and all the other, the author, and so on. So all other information and tips, tricks, things like that. You can go here in the releases, and you can see the features also. There you go. So once you download it from GitHub or SourceForge, it's gonna be visible in your download page. So I'm gonna go here to download, and I've already extracted, as I said. So once you have extracted that, just double click here on the folder and look for the application. So just double click on the application, and I've already customized this a little bit. I'm gonna show you where to do it, but that's it. So this is the keyboard, and you can use it again in Windows. So if I start to type, you can see on my keyboard, I can see the keys highlighted that I'm using. And you can also customize the colors for the highlighted keys and the borders, the outline, and the fonts and everything. So one thing also I like is that I can scale. So if I don't want to take too much portion of the screen, I can make it smaller, just barely visible, so that it can be seen. And there you go. So let me just make it bigger right now. So this is how you can use it in Windows. So if you right click with your mouse on any part of the keyboard, you can go here to settings. So these are the settings, and you can change here. So this is like basic keyboard, and then you have the full. Every time you need to close it, and then you have games. Well, that's really simple. And that's the mouse. So you can see the mouse right now. Right click, left click, and let me just go back here, and I'm gonna double click on the application. So right now I'm running 2 of those. And also right click again, settings. Let's do full. Okay, so you can see I can run simultaneously also the mouse if I want. So it works also with the mouse. Now, other things we can do in the settings, you can change type of keyboard. So I'm gonna use US International. And other important things, well, this is where you change the colors. So you click here, you can change the background color. make it darker, make it brighter, depending on what you want. Now you can also hook the mouse, trap keyboard, trap mouse, pressing the scroll lock key, which is this one right here, by the way, and you will find it in your keyboard. So it's gonna like freeze the mouse. It's not gonna move. And then we can change the font color, the press key color, the pressed font color, the mouse speed color, and the press outline color, the outline color, and so on. So you can play around with these colors right here, and they're gonna show up in there. And also the font size. So if you want to make it a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger, and also you can change the font. So this is briefly how you customize the application. Now I'm gonna open OBS, and you can notice that the keyboard is down here because I locked this into the OBS recording screen. So to do this, let me just go here. You can see I created one source, and again, this is in Italian, but it's really easy to understand if you know how to use OBS. Otherwise, you can check other guides in the channel explaining to you how you can use OBS, or you find also other tutorials, and check also the courses and the lessons in the channel about various software. So if I don't have this, so let me just take this. I'm just gonna delete this like that. Okay, so you probably, if you're using OBS, you're seeing something like this. If you are recording the screen, otherwise you're gonna see something like this. Well, we don't care about the screen right now. We just wanna capture the keyboard. Just wanna show you how to do that. Sorry, I need to show you again. So this one here, if you bring it down like this, it's not gonna be visible in terms of pressing the keys. It's only gonna be visible as a keyboard. So if you want also the keys to be seen, the keys that you're pressing, you need to place it in your screen like this. So you don't want to bring it down, just leave it like that. It's going to be overridden by the screen anyway. So what we want to do here is press the plus, and we want to use the capture window. So we want to use the window. We want to see a particular window. So let's call this keyboard and say OK. And you can see now you can select which window. And we're going to select this one here, which is the keyboard. So we're going to say OK. And now the keyboard is going to appear, and I want to bring it down here, for example. I want to also make it a little bit smaller. So not too big, not too small, something in between. There you go. So now it might be confusing, but if I turn off my screen again, you can see only the keyboard right now. And if I press the keys, you can see the keys that have been pressed. So let me just turn on the screen again. Now if I bring this down like this, and let me just turn off the screen again, if I press the keys, those will not be visible. So this is how you set up everything. You need to make sure it's appear like that, and then use whatever things you wanna bring above. So make sure this one here is up and not down the capture screen, otherwise it will not be visible. And that's it. This is all you need to do. So thanks for watching, and if you wanna support us, please join the channel as a supporter. Otherwise, you can just follow the other updates for the other courses and the other software by subscribing. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next.